Okay, did you press it? Okay, good. Go.
Sirs, my learned of you, where is the palace of Odepus the king, or rather where he is himself? If you know, tell me.
Stranger, this is his dwelling, and he is within. This lady is his children's mother too.
A blessing ever be on hers and her, who is in such sort a in such a perfect sort his wife.
The life be with you too, as you deserve. Say for your compliment, and say what end you come for, and what news you wish to tell.
Go to the house and to your husband, lady.
Of what sort, and from whom come you?
From Corinth, in that which I am now about to say, may find pleasure, and why not? And yet perhaps you may be sorry.
But what is it? How can it carry such ambiguous force?
The dwellers in the land of Isthma, as was there said, intend to appoint him king.
What? Is not Polybus the old prince still reigning?
No, truly, he is death's subject in the grave.
How say you, father? Is Polybus no more?
I stake my life upon it if I lie.
Run, girl, run, and tell your master instantly. Master! Oh, prophets of God, where are you now? As has fled long since from this man's presence, fearing to kill him, and now he has died. A natural death, not by his means at all.
Oh, my most dear Jocasta, wife of mine, why did you fetch me hither from the house?
Hear this man speak, and listen and mark to what the dark responses of God are to come.
And who is this? What says he?
He's from Corinth. Tell us that your father, Polybus, lives no more, but is dead.
What say you, sir? Tell yourself.
If first of all, I must declare this for certain. Know well that he has gone the way of mortals.
Was it by treason or some chance disease?
A little shock prostrates an aged frame.
Sickness, you mean, was my poor father's end?
Yes, in old age, his term of life was full.
Hi-ho, why, wife, should a man regard the oracular I keep on saying hell, don't I? Yeah. Okay, hearth. The oracular hearth of Pytho, or the birds cawing above us, by whose cannons I was to have slain my father? He is dead and buried out of sight, and here am I laying no finger to the instrument. Unless, indeed, he pin wanted me, so I killed him. Well, Polybus is gone, and with him all those oracles of ours bundled to Hades for old songs together.
Did I not say so all along?
You did, but I was led astray by fear.
Well, now, let none of those predictions weigh on your mind.
And how can I help dreading my mother's bed?
But why should one be fearful? O'er whom fortune is mistress and foreknowledge of nothing sure, best his life easily as any man may. For that maternal wedding, have you no fear, for many men ere now have dreams as much. But he who by such dreams says nothing, has easiest life of it.
All these things would have been well said of you were not my mother living still, but now, she being alive, there is all need of dread, though you say well.
And yet your father's burial lets him much daylight?
I acknowledge much, but still, her who lives I fear.
But at what woman are you dismayed?
At Merope, old man, the wife of Polybus.
And what of her causes you terror?
A dark oracle, stranger from heaven.
May it be put in words, or is it wrong another man should know it?
No, not at all. Why, Loxias declared that I should one day marry my own mother, and with my own hands shed my father's blood. Wherefore from Corinth I have kept away far from long years unprospered. Nonetheless, it is the most sweet to see my parents' face.
And in this apparition you became an immigrant from Corinth?
And, old man, desiring not to be a parasite.
Why should I not deliver you, my liege, since my intent in coming here was good out of this fear?
Indeed, you would obtain good guerdon from me.
And indeed for this, chief, this I came, that upon your return I might in some sort benefit.
But I will never go to meet my parents there.
O son, 'tis plain you know not what you do.
How so, old man? In heaven's name, tell me.
If on this account you shun the journey home,
Of course, I fear lest Phoebus turn it true.
lest though your parents you incur foul stains.
Yes, father, yes, that is what always fears me.
Now do you know you tremble really at nothing?
How can that be if I was born their child?
Because Polybius was not akin to you.
What's his name?
What? Did Polybus not beget me?
No more than I did, just so much as I.
How am I own sire no more than nobody?
But neither he begat you, nor did I.
Then from what motive did he call me son?
Look here, he had you as a gift from me.
And loved me then so much at second hand?
Yes, his long childlessness prevailed on him.
And did you find or purchase me to give him?
I found you in Cithron's wooded dells.
How came you to be journeying in these parts?
I tended flocks upon the mountains here.
You were a shepherd and you ranged for hire?
But at the same time, you're a preserver, son.
You found me in distress. What was my trouble?
Your ankle joints may witness.
Oh, I speak of you of that old evil.
I untied you when you had the soles of both your feet bored through.
A shameful sort of swaddling bands were mine.
Such that from them you had the name you bear.
Tell me by heaven, at sire's or mother's hand.
I know not. He who gave me knows of that better than I.
You got me from another? You did not find me?
No, another shepherd gave you to me.
Who was he? Are you able to point him out?
They said he was one of those who followed Laius, whom you know.
Him who was once the monarch of this land?
Precisely. This man was his herdsman.
Now is this man still alive for me to see?
Flashback. Lift it up. Lift it up. Turn on. Present.
You must know best the people of the place.
Is any here among you bystanders who knows the herdsman whom he tells us of? For seeing him either in the fields or here? Speak, at what time did this have been cleared up?
I think he is no other than the peasant whom you were taking pains to find before. But she could say, as well as any other, Jocasta.
Lady, you remember him, whose coming we are wishing for but now. Does he mean him?
Why ask who 'twas he spoke of? Nay, never mind. Never mind it. 'Twas heavily spoken.
Nay, it cannot be, that having such a clue I should refuse to solve the mystery of my parentage.
For heaven's sake, if you care for your own life, don't seek it. I'm sick, and that is enough.
Courage, at least, if I be thrice the slave, words so greedy they cannot enter you.
But I beseech you, hearken, do not do it.
I will not hearken, not to know the whole.
I mean well, and I tell you for the best.
What you call the best is an old sore of mine.
Wretch, what thou art, else thou never know.
Will someone go and fetch the herdsman hither? She is welcome to her gilded lineage.
Woe, woe, unhappy, this is all I have to say to thee, and no word more, forever.
Why has the woman vanished, Odepus? Driven to wild grief, I am afraid, out of her silence, will break force and trouble.
Break out what will. I shall not hesitate, low though it be to trace the source of me. But she, perhaps, as being a woman, proud of my unfit extraction, is ashamed. I deem myself the child of fortune. I shall not be shamed of her who favors me, seeing I have her for mother and for kin. The limitations that found me small, that fashioned me for great, parented thus, how could I ever in the issue prove other, that I should leave my birth unknown?